Well, welcome to the verse of the day. My name is Pastor David Prang. I'm one of the pastors here at Brewster Baptist Church. And this week I'm filling in for Pastor Doug Scalisi as he is away. And I have the fantastic opportunity to share with you the verse of the day. And this verse goes along with our theme, which is on prayer. And prayer is simply us talking and communicating with God. And God wants us to pray to Him in all circumstances. And there was a tool that I learned that helped me to focus on prayer. And that tool is called Acts. And it helps me so my mind doesn't begin to wander. Because for some reason, my mind can wander about many different things while I'm praying. Well, each of these letters represents a different element of prayer. And we covered about this earlier in the week. A, it stands for adoration. And this is us praising God. C stands for confession. And confession is simply admitting our faults to God and taking responsibilities of what we do wrong and just sharing them with God. T is for thanksgiving. We remember to be thankful and grateful for the many blessings that God has given us. And now we're up to S. And S stands for supplication. And I know what you're thinking, like, what is supplication? Well, let me just tell you, it's a fancy word for just making our request be known to God. It's when we ask God for divine help to meet a need, to solve a problem, or to work in someone's life. Which brings me to today's verse of the day. It's Philippians 4, verse 6. It says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." See, I really love this verse because the God who created the universe and everything in it, the same God who made every single animal and made sure that they had enough to eat and enough food and enough to be cared for, this same God is saying to us, I want you to present your requests to me, and I am more than willing to help you in whatever you're going through. Just share it with me. Now, I think this is just so cool that God is so personal, that He cares about me, and He cares about you, and He wants us to give our request, our worries, our anxiety, our problems to Him. He loves us. And He just wants us to say, you know what? Give me those requests. And He enjoys when we are praying to Him. So why does God want us to bring our requests to Him? See, God wants just to be part of our life. He wants us to help us out. And He loves us. See, for me, when I bring my request to God, I kind of put them in like 4 categories. Kind of strange this way. The first thing I like to do is I like to pray for my immediate family. And then I'll pray for my friends or people that I know that are going through challenging times. And then I'll be praying for my work. And then lastly, I'll just be praying for my own personal concerns, the things that I'm going through, the challenges that I'm facing. And sometimes I'll just mix up the order, but it's usually in those 4 categories. And I will just share with God about the things that I'm stressed out or that I'm worried about. And the good news is this: God wants me to share everything with Him. There's no need to hold back. In fact, when I give God my request, it's like the act of turning things over to Him. I'm saying, I can't do this on my own strength. I need your help. I'm putting my trust in you, Lord. And after I do this, there's like a feeling of peace that comes over me. I'm not feeling like I'm all alone in this process, but I'm actually feeling better because I know God will manage it and He'll do it in His own time. And I don't have to carry that burden anymore. I gave it to God. I have faith that He's going to work it out. And if Satan brings it back to my mind, I just go through the process again. I just give it over to God and I trust in Him. So what I want you to remember for today is God wants us to bring all our requests to Him. In doing so, we can trust Him and He will manage things and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, I hope you enjoy the verse of the day. Come back tomorrow as I want to give you one more letter for your toolbox. Have a wonderful day.